one-fall triple threat match is underway. The first competitor to score a pinfall or submission is declared the winner. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? He strikes with the elbow. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat. Oh my, an explosive suplex. He catches his opponent with an elbow. A vicious blow to the opponent. A vicious stuff. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. Oh, look how his opponent landed off that belly-to-belly suplex. Ouch! What an elbow! Ooh. And he strikes at his opponent with the knee. That one flattened him. Fans may remember the time Elijah Burke stepped up to the announce table to fill in on color commentary in your absence. He did a decent job, but I think he should stick to competing in the ring. Oh, good night. Russian leg sweep. And that punch lands hard. A vicious stuff. And a jaw-jacking punch. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. What an incredible suplex. That kick rocked him. That'll hurt your knuckles. Oh, what a clothesline. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. Oh, man, what a Russian leg sweep. I'm just amazed at the level Cena competes at night after night. We've said it time and time again. The guy's motor goes from 0 to Mach 3 in about 5 seconds, and he doesn't down throttle until the final bell. Let's go, Cena! Just a fantastic suplex. A vicious blow to the opponent. He unloads a well-structured series of moves. I think he's through playing around. And Elijah's elbow connects. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. What a nasty elbow. I think it's time to bring out the heavy firepower. He's superstar. I like his aggression as he goes for that submission hold. And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is. What a fierce kick.
Hey, Sammy, did you know that Elijah Burke used to be a boxer before he came to the WWE?
I sure did, and what a fighter he was. Record of 103-1 with 102 knockouts.
And his one loss came after he knocked his opponent out and didn't go to a neutral corner.
That suplex was picture perfect. He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent. That one flattened him. Perfect Russian leg sweep.
Whoa, look at this.
He's going to do some serious damage right here. He may get the 3 count right here. He's intent on leaving a mark on his opponent. He saw that one coming. You can't take this kind of beating and expect to win the match. This thing ain't gonna last much longer. A striking elbow, staggering the opponent. with a suplex.
Oh, the elbow connects.
Cena likes that smash mouth, in-your-face style. He's handy with his fist and possesses great athleticism.
And the guy will never say die. He's got one of the biggest hearts in all of the WWE.
And that can't be quantified, Taz, but it's an intangible that gives Cena a tremendous advantage. And the knuckles connect.
Here's a move that'll have you singing soprano afterward.
They're getting something special tonight.
They better. It's not every day you get to see a matchup like this.
He's using that ring rope in ways it was never intended to be used. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat.
A devastating DDT. That could have gave him a concussion, for God's sakes. Coming from a fighting background, it's only natural Elijah Burke would be comfortable in ECW. Even still, I'm impressed with the guy's progress.
One thing he hasn't adapted to is the fact that closed fists are illegal in WWE.
Honest mistakes, man. I'm sure I'll get the hang of it sometime.
Good, solid wrestling maneuver. What a reversal! A thunderous DDT. It appears someone's been busted open.
He's working his fundamentals there.
How big you are, that can turn your lights out.
He's going in for the kill. Are you kidding me or what? What an uppercut by Elijah Burke.
Oh, they're busted open. Oh, vicious stuff.
You can't compete in a physical match like this and not wind up feeling the effects. And that's what we're starting to see right here.
JBL has, I don't know how much more his opponent can take.
He wants the submission. That kick rocked him.
And there's the elbow. He drops the elbow.
Oh, man, what a powerful thrust.
A textbook suplex. He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
Looks like they've come in here and stepped up their game.
Yep. But the ladder of success goes both ways. On the losing side, that means a trip down one rung. There's the suplex. He puts the boot to his opponent. And he drops the leg across his opponent. I'll give you a trick, you out of me. He pops the hips and hits the German suplex.
Looks like someone's making it pretty clear that he's not feeling too threatened right about now.
The tide could turn in the blink of an eye, and his opponent shouldn't be taken lightly. He hooks his arms and tosses his opponent overhead. Dear Lord, those lariats can do so much damage.
This is human chess, man, and he thought one move ahead.
A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt. Man, what a series of kicks. He's intent on leaving a mark on his opponent.
The kick connects. And he slams his opponent into the ground. Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
Rope break. Hey, you ever thought about becoming a wrestler? Or what they call in this company?
considering the fact that I'm afraid of my wife, I haven't really thought about it that much.
I don't know, man. You'd be tough to catch in that ring. Kind of like a greased-up shape. He could have the pin right here.
What? That was nowhere near a 3 count.
This could be 3 right here.
What?
Dude, oh, man, I can't believe that wasn't 3.
Never underestimate the sheer force behind this superstar's punches. A basic but efficient maneuver. I've called matches everywhere from bingo halls to sold-out mega arenas. While there's something to be said for small crowds, I love the energy of massive buildings.
The people in the ring can feed off that electricity also. When 20,000 people are screaming your name, it's easy.
And that's the match.
Here's your winner, John Cena.
It looks like there just wasn't enough left in the tank to kick out of the pit.
That's a tough loss for sure. But if you don't have what it takes, then you don't have what it takes.
I don't know if it's completely a matter of not...
Intoxicated world, boys and girls, fill me up another hit of self-mutilation. And let me blow my brains, go insane, throw it in my face and watch me chase. Yes! Stimulate, wide awake, need to stop this.
There's the bell, and here we go with the Royal Rumble.
I can't believe he countered that one.
What a fierce kick.
Time for another superstar to join the match.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that very ring.
I think there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight.
No doubt about that, King. These superstars are going to leave it all in the ring. You can count on that. He's been watching this match from the start, and now it's his turn to join in. And he snaps off the Hurricane Rana. Good grief! The Monster Kane's been vanquished. And here comes another competitor. This is turning into a real slobber knocker.
Oh, man, what a Russian leg sweep.
Ray's been eliminated. He hits the Russian leg sweep. And Morrison's been eliminated. A textbook reversal there. Boy, JBL sure is a piece of work. He's got every advantage in the world. Money, talent, athletic ability, and it's still not enough.
That's what makes JBL so great, JR. He never sits back and rests on his laurels. He's always setting his sights higher.
Look at the fire in his eyes. He's ready to get in this match. And it's been reversed. His opponent's head snaps back as he hits the Russian leg sweep. Finley hails from the Irish Isles. And I got to think that when they coined the term Fighting Irish, they had this lad in mind.
You might be right. I've never seen it.
Is it time? Yes, we've got another superstar joining the match. Good Lord, they've eliminated Bradshaw. Going to have to sing himself to sleep because he's been eliminated.
Another superstar joining in. The more the merrier, I say.
I'll tell you what, King. The WWE Super...
There goes Finley. And there's the toss.
Another superstar has entered the match.
Can you believe we're actually watching these superstars go at it, JR?
And Jesse's been taken out. Looks like it's time to add another superstar to the match.
Oh, there goes Henry. Remember, kid, looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR.
London's like an amusement park ride. Up and down, left and right. He's all over the place.
Lord, Cena's out. Here we go. Another superstar is entering the match.
Like London's through.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
Benjamin's out of this contest.
Here he comes, JR. He can't wait to get involved in this one. Let me tell you, JR, you won't see action like this anywhere except on Raw. We've got a fresh superstar entering the match. That's a huge advantage.
And there goes Orton.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground.
And now he's getting his chance to enter the match. The ECW original is done for the night.
Oh, and he knocked him down with a tackle.
It's his turn to enter the match. I hope he knows what he's getting into.
And he hits him with an impressive combination of kicks.
What a reversal. He's been watching this match from the start, and now it's his turn to join in. And he drops dropped the leg across his opponent.
He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent. Kendrick's out.
And another competitor is about to join the action.
His opponent telegraphed that one. He's been waiting the whole match for his chance to join in.
There goes Santino. That's it. The match is over for that particular superstar.
Here comes another superstar. I love it. He doesn't see.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Triple H is gone.
Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
Excellent counter. What ring presence. Here comes another superstar. Business is about to pick up.
It's crime time.
Brooklyn, Brooklyn. There's a good reason that's called a backbreaker. It can snap your spine.
Here comes another one. How's this going to affect the match?
He hooks the head, and there's the Russian leg sweep. He powers his opponent down with a backbreaker.
What a counter.
A stunning slam, knocking the wind out of his opponent.
A sharp kick, wearing down his opponent. Is it time? Yes, we've got another superstar joining the match.
There's the reversal.
Oh, what a painful kick.
How many more aerial maneuvers can Jimmy Wang Yang cram into his matches?
The sky's the limit, JR, whether his opponent likes it or not.
Look at the fire in his eyes. He's ready to get in this match. And Batista's out. That's one fewer superstar in this match.
Here he comes, JR. He can't wait to get involved in this one.
He hits his opponent with the elbow. Here goes Shad. And he hits him with an impressive combination of kicks.
Oh my gosh, another one? Is it time already?
Oh, and there goes Carlito. He catches his opponent with an elbow.
And he plants him down with authority.
King, where do you think that Jimmy Wang Yang learned all these titles?
MVP's out.
Another superstar has entered the match.
He's throwing his opponent around like a rag doll. He's working the fundamentals there. And he strikes with the elbow.
And now he's getting his chance to enter the match.
He hits his opponent with the elbow.
When Jimmy Wang Yang is in the ring, you know you're going to get your money's worth. And the tough man Hardy's out. And he hits the DDT. Just planting, just driving the head to the floor. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
It's his turn to enter the match. I hope he knows what he's getting into.
What a nasty elbow. Michaels is out. Michaels is out.
He reversed it.
Cody's history. There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. A textbook reversal there. Oh, what an elbow drop.
He's working the fundamentals there.
He puts the boot to his opponent. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? What a kick that was.
Are you kidding me? He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
He's putting the knee to his opponent.
Oh, did you see that?
He drops the elbow.
Watch out! He reversed it!
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. CM Punk is out. Punk is eliminated.
Well,
And there it is. That's the...
Here's your winner, Jimmy.
call me.
There's the bell, and here we go with this tornado tag ladder match. A swift kick to the opponent. And the knuckles connect.
superstars are so unpredictable. The title is only inches away. These competitors are going to trade blows until someone falls off the ladder.
What a kick that was. There's a fundamental move.
Look at these superstars. You can't ask for a better example of what makes SmackDown great.
You sure can. SmackDown's got the greatest superstars in the greatest matches for the greatest fans in all of sports entertainment.
The kick connects.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
And a jaw-jacking punch.
Come on, this is for the title. Reach for it.
What a fierce kick.
This is not a fight that either superstar can afford to lose.
That'll leave a mark.
And there's the reversal. Victory is within his reach, but can he grab it?
A vicious stomp. Ah, beautiful. What a senton.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
Conditioning is a huge factor in any match. If you can't go the distance, there's no way you're going to win.
The title is only inches away. If he can win this struggle, he might just win the match.
Oh, man, that title belt is totally within his reach.
If he can win this struggle, he might just win the match.
Come on, this is for the title. Reach for it. Umaga has racked up one heck of a string of victories since showing up in WWE.
You're not wrong, partner. He made an impressive debut by utterly destroying the Nature Boy Ric Flair. And nobody's managed to stand in his way for long since then.
That doesn't surprise me one bit. They call him the Samoan Bulldozer, and that's not just height.
A vicious stomp.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
What a striking chop, jarring the opponent's chest.
These superstars are beating the hell out of each other 15 feet in the air.
His opponent better do something quick, or he's going to win this one right here. I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either. How much more abuse can a human being take? If this match doesn't end soon, I think we might have a serious injury on our hands.
A vicious stomp.
The title is only inches away.
What a tackle, knocking the opponent.
Both of these superstars are determined to stay on the ladder.
What a counter.
This is it. Here he goes. This could be the match right here. Can he do it?
There's not an ounce of quit in either one of these superstars. But someone's going down. Come on, this is for the title. Reach for it.
If he can win this struggle, he might just win the match.
Yes, he's a fun-loving superstar who knows how to get...
If he can win this struggle, he might just win the match.
He sees his chance. He's going for it.
He's putting that weapon to good use here. He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
What height on that leg drop.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight. The title is only inches away.
A vicious stomp. A simple move that sets up bigger things.
Oh, man. Lights out.
What a vicious shot with the knee.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
Oh, man. Look out. Wow. Great reversal.
That'll rattle your orbits.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
Driving the knee into the opponent.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
When I look at superstars like the Great Khali, I'm so happy I don't have to do interviews anymore.
Yeah, I'd like to be as far from Khali as possible.
Exactly. Like in another state. Come on. This is for the title. Reach for it. He's going in for the kill. Yeah, that's it. Do it again.
I'm glad you're enjoying this. I can't say I am.
And there's the tackle. A vicious blow to the opponent.
Oh no, we've seen this before.
He might have pressured the opponent's throat with that Samoan spike.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
I've never been to Samoa, but after watching Umaga in action, I'm not in any hurry to visit there anytime soon.
You and me both, partner. We've heard that Umaga is one of a kind, and for the sake of the rest of the WWE superstars, let's hope that's true.
Oh my, what a Samoan drop.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
What force behind that tackle.
Talk about educated feet.
Oh my, that's going to do some serious damage if someone doesn't stop this.
Here's the reversal.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
This Great Khali is a bona fide monster. I feel sorry for anyone who's got to get into the ring with him.
So do I. You get the feeling Khali isn't here just to win matches. He wants to end careers. A swift kick to the opponent. There's the suplex.
If your opponent knocks you down from there, you might as well throw in the towel. What a textbook DDT. Holy cow! Would you look at that? Talk about a crimson mask.
Man, that must have felt like running into a wall. That move trumps just about anything else.
These superstars aren't going easy on each other. That's for sure.
What a kick that was.
see that? What a shot.
There's the Bulldog.
Only a few inches separate him from his goal.
Oh, man. Hear it?
Whether you like it or not, there's the match.
Here are your winners, the Great Khali and Jesse.
You think you know me?
And the last man standing match is underway. To win this contest, your opponent must be unable to get up for a 10 count. And the knuckles connect. There's the clothesline.
These superstars have proven time and again that they're willing and able to go the distance.
Well, you don't get too far in this business if you're not.
That's for sure, partner. There's always someone right behind you, ready to overtake you if you can't keep up. We're definitely seeing the toll this very physical matchup has taken on the participants. I've got to believe this one won't last much longer.
What force behind that tackle?
You talk about raw power. You talk about intensity. Have you ever seen a superstar like Batista?
He's impressive, no question. And when you add intensity to someone that big, that's a bad day for your opponent.
That was just unadulterated power.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
A vicious stomp.
I talked to these superstars before the match, and I've never seen competitors more fired up and ready to get it on.
If that arm's being targeted the way I think it is, this could be the beginning of the end. Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar. Folks, will be staying with this match to the end with no commercial interruptions.
What a counter. What a wicked neck breaker. A vicious stomp. A stiff uppercut.
Randy Orton has it all. A great look, fantastic charisma, and 3 generations of experience in the business.
And not to mention an ego that won't quit. A lot of the superstars around here would love to take him down a peg. A vicious blow to the opponent. Look at the elevation. What an incredible drop kick. Oh, the punch connects. Oh, man, a huge jaw-jacking drop kick. That'll leave a mark.
You look at any other sport in the world, and you won't find a single athlete that can compare with the WWE superstar.
Ouch, what a landing. The kick connects. And a heap of impact delivered with that elbow drop. Oh, what a clothesline. And that's a stiff kick. A basic but efficient maneuver.
He sees his chance. He's going for it.
Give me a break. There's no need for that. And that punch lands hard. What a fierce kick. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
You've got to be impressed with everything that Orton's achieved since coming to the WWE.
What, you mean like turning on the people who supported him and stabbing them in the back?
No, I mean like become the youngest world heavyweight champion in history, having one of the longest intercontinental title reigns in the last decade.
I'd have more respect for those achievements if Orton didn't earn them with such underhanded tactics.
Well, I've got news for you. Orton doesn't care what you or anyone else thinks. That's why he's at the top of his game right now. Oh, man. What a crushing blow.
And a jaw-jacking punch.
Talk about educated feet.
Oh, my God! Here it comes! God, good Lord, what force, what crippling force off that slam. A swift kick to the opponent. A vicious blow to the opponent. A vicious elbow drop delivered with a lot of force.
Nice quick counter there.
Good, solid wrestling maneuver.
Here's the reversal.
That one trumps just about anything else.
And there's the tackle. And the knuckles connect. Oh, the lariat knocks their opponents down. One! What a nasty elbow. That'll leave a mark. That'll rattle your organs. Oh, the punch connects. Dear Lord, those lariats can do so much damage. Oh, that might be it right there. And there's the elbow.
There's the reversal.
What a decapitating lariat.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off?
Just driving the point of the elbow into the opponent. What a kick that was. A striking elbow staggering the opponent. The kick connects. And a jaw-jacking punch.
Got that arm, and this is gonna hurt.
He just slammed his opponent's arm into the ring post. That's a solid steel beam right there.
What force, what an explosive power bomb.
Sometimes the simplest moves work best. Here it comes. Deep. Wow, did you see that? He's been busted wide open.
What a fierce kick. What an impact from the knee.
Talk about educated feet.
And there's a stiff clothesline. A picture-perfect backbreaker right there.
He's got to capitalize right here.
What a vicious shot with the knee. And that's a stiff kick. There's the uppercut. A vicious stomp. A swift kick to the opponent.
Look at this. We've got some old school brutality right here.
Oh, what a clothesline. And that punch lands hard. And there's the drop kick. Oh, the lariat knocks their opponents down. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
This is it. Here he goes.
There's the suplex. A sharp elbow drop.
One.
Devastating. Just a devastating neck breaker.
I think he's through playing around.
Just look at the strength on display in this move. Oh, what an elbow drop. Well, that'll send you to the chiropractor.
He's looking to put his opponent away right here.
A vicious stomp.
One.
What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat. A vicious stomp. It's nothing flashy, but it's most certainly effective. A vicious DDT, sending a shockwave up the opponent's head and neck.
And he's got it! RKO! One! Two! Three! Four! Five! Six! Seven!
DDT, good Lord.
Oh my, look at the blood just pouring down his face.
A stiff shot with the elbow.
One!
Man, that must have felt like running into a wall. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
Nice reversal.
The kick connects. What a spine buster.
One! Two! Three! Four! Five!
Great reversal.
And that backbreaker might have done it. That'll take the fight out of you in a hurry.
What incredible impact. And a heap of impact delivered with that elbow drop.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Dear Lord, those lariats can do so much damage.
One!
Oh, man. What a crushing blow. We may have a knockout on our hands.
Oh, what a sidewalk slam.
He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
The big boot, what a sickening impact.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
What a decapitating lariat.
One!
What a kick that was.
Look at the elevation. What an incredible drop kick.
Talk about educated feet.
A sick neck breaker.
He's going in for the kill.
That's a stiff kick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's a fundamental move.
1.
A textbook suplex.
1.
What a nasty elbow. Oh, and the knee connects. What a fierce kick. And there's a stiff clothesline. And there's the elbow. A picture-perfect backbreaker right there. A thunderous DDT.
He sees his chance. He's going for it.
The kick connects.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What a devastating neck breaker. A vicious stomp.
1.
And the knuckles connect. Look at this. This could be it. By any means necessary.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What a kick that was. That'll leave a mark.
That's a difference maker. Plain and simple. Oh, man. A slap like that doesn't tickle. Believe you me. Wow. What an RKO.
1, 2, 3, win! I don't believe it! This one's over!
Here is your winner, Randy Orton.
Man, I was...
There's the bell, and we're officially underway in what could be one of the most gruesome matches in WWE history.
Good luck walking after that one.
There's a fundamental move. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat. Oh my God, the force behind that headbutt was incredible. Just one kick there, but a combination of blows.
He may be quite stoic before he enters the ring. The second that bell rings, Festus transforms into a human wrecking machine.
It's like waking up a sleeping giant. All of a sudden, you're not in the ring with some big old country boy. You're in there with a monster.
Good night.
Oh, look at this, DDT.
The transformation that occurs in Festus whenever that bell rings is nothing short of amazing.
Got that right. She hit a bell ring, you better start running. I'm telling you, I'm stepping out of here because you got a 300-pound freak behemoth coming after you.
Oh, and Festus hits the flapjack.
He may get the 3 count right here. And there's the pin. That was just unadulterated power. A swift kick to the opponent.
Wow, look at that confidence. He's letting his opponent know who the boss is.
Looks like he decided to grab a weapon from under the ring. And the knuckles connect.
I love it. Talk about rubbing your opponent's face in it.
WWE has become truly a global company.
Yeah, I know it. I've got so many freaking flyer miles, I think the airline's going to give me a free plane pretty soon. And you're not going to be allowed on it. Ah!
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat.
What an intense maneuver. How in the world is a human body supposed to withstand that kind of impact?
Well, Mastodon, Big Daddy V has built up an impressive one-loss record.
And it's no wonder when you look at the size of this guy. He's humongous.
Oh, just tossing, just throwing his opponent to the ground. sharp kick wearing down his opponent. Oh, that's just sick.
This could be 3 right here.
1, 2, 3. The match is over. That's all she wrote.
Here's your winner, Chuck Palumbo.
That certainly was a decisive victory. That pinfall left no room for ambiguity.
Talk about combustible elements, look no further than this match. Tag team, elimination, tornado, table match. A vicious stomp. And that punch lands hard. What a decapitating lariat. A vicious stomp.
Oh man, what a crushing blow.
A swift kick to the opponent. Oh, the lariat knocks their opponents down. What a fierce kick. What a striking chop, jarring the opponent's chest. Oh, and the knee connects. And the neck breaker connects.
Oh man, look out!
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
A striking elbow staggering the opponent. And there's a stiff clothesline. The kick connects. That'll leave a mark. A sharp elbow drop.
Talk about educated feet.
He's just brutalizing his opponent with that table.
Big time strength there. And a heap of impact delivered with that elbow drop. Oh, what a kick that was. Good Lord, what a series of strikes.
He's just brutalizing his opponent with that table.
actually a very clever superstar.
He seems to have a sixth sense of how to get out of harm's way.
I don't know who's in worse shape, the table or the superstar.
Whoa, he just got eliminated. Can you believe that?
He's just brutalizing his opponent with that table.
A lot of guys call themselves the best in the business, but Triple H might be right.
He's definitely got the track record to prove it.
Now, are you talking about the wins or the pile of bodies that the game's left in his wake?
He's just brutalizing his opponent with that table.
And there's the elbow. Just driving the point of the elbow into the opponent. Oh, the punch connects.
Look at these superstars go. It's obvious they've done their homework on each other.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they had.
90% of a match is in the preparation. You got to come in ready for battle.
What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat. A vicious DDT, sending a shockwave up the opponent's head and neck. What a knife-edge chop.
This one's going to keep going until someone can't go no more.
Just look at the strength on display in this move. For it all.
A lot of people won't admit it, but Finlay might be the craftiest superstar in the WWE.
Are you calling him a cheater, partner? Because I think the belt...
Now that's how you make an impact right there.
The match is over. That's all she...
Here are your winners, The Miz and Finlay. Take the past, burn it up and let it go.
We got tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh, my. And they're not only legal, they're encouraged in TLC matches.
Now remember, kids, whatever you do, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. Even these trained professionals wind up pretty badly banged up after a match.
He unloads a well-structured series of moves. A vicious throw. with a quick kick.
That's enough to make you rethink your entire career, JR. And it's been reversed.
And that's a stiff kick.
A stunning slam, knocking the wind out of his opponent.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to? I can't believe he countered that one.
Good, solid wrestling maneuver.
It's like he read his opponent's mind. I could watch these superstars go at it all night, JR.
Oh my, an explosive suplex. The kick connects.
He hits his opponent with the elbow.
See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
Hey, what an impressive combination of moves. A vicious stomp.
He saw that one coming.
These superstars are in perfect shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. There's a fundamental move. A vicious stomp.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. Oh, good Lord. What force. What crippling force off that slam.
And did you hear the impact on that kick?
There's the reversal.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
What an impressive Russian leg sweep.
He hits a sweet combination, dishing out the damage to his opponent.
Look out. Here it comes.
And boy, he came through big time with that twist of fate.
He doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR. I wonder how long these superstars will be able to keep this up. This is great, JR. He's really letting his opponent have it. Oh my gosh, not the table.
Where do you think you'd rank The Miz among the WWE superstars?
Well, I guess he's been here long enough to start earning his keep. He's even had some success here and there.
Some success. The guy's held titles, King, and he'll probably accomplish a lot more in his career.
Now that is just about the last position you want to find yourself in.
JR, if you can think of a worse one, I'd love to hear it, because I sure can't.
I think we're beginning to see the effects of this very tough very physical matchup on these contestants. I think someone's looking for a weapon under the ring. This could get ugly.
Dishing out the damage with the knee. Oh, look at how his opponent landed off that belly-to-belly suplex.
Matt Hardy's always ready to prove himself in the ring.
What's left for him to prove? He's practically done it all in the WWE.
Good Lord! He just drove his opponent straight through the table. This could be a pinfall.
What? Dude, that was like 2 7/8, JR. You can't blame the superstars for looking under the ring for weapons. Anything you find under there could be a huge help. Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
He's certainly not showing his opponent any mercy here tonight.
This is like the high school bully that got the cheerleader. I can't help but root for any opponent that faces him.
And he strikes at his opponent with the knee.
Oh, what a painful kick!
That reverse swinging neckbreaker has claimed victory over many a superstar.
And now a pin. This could be it.
2, 3. Oh my gosh! It's over, JR.
Here's your winner, The Miz.
There's only a few things you have to avoid doing in a match, and having your shoulders touch the mat for 3 seconds is one of them.
And you know better than it.
CM Punk must be questioning his decisions. He could have been wrestling for the ECW title had he not been disqualified. But instead, thanks in no small part to Taz, he's up against a 500-pound mastodon, Big Daddy V.
And maybe this will teach him to think before he acts. Did you see that?
He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat. What a bulldog! Later on tonight, Elijah Burke will take on Jeff Hardy for the vacated ECW title. A match that CM Punk is banned from, or he'll be indefinitely suspended.
And there's the go to sleep. Knee to the temple.
He wasted no time in going for that pin.
If he hadn't cut his fingernails earlier, that would have been a 3 count. Who writes this stuff?
And that's a stiff kick.
athleticism. It's incredible. And he goes for the neck breaker. Big Daddy V is one of the most vicious competitors in ECW. 500 pounds of pure crushing force with an extreme personality as well.
Wow, great reversal. Nothing will take the...
He anticipated that move perfectly. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
Oh, man, heads up!
Good night. Punk hits the go to sleep.
Let me ask you something, Styles. Is this really the kind of guy you want as ECW champion? A guy that leaves his opponent laid out?
There's the pin! Get his opponent kick out! A physical match like this will take its toll, and I think that's exactly what we're seeing here. That's impact and then some. He wasted no time in going for that pin. Oh, man. CM Punk must be questioning his decisions. He could have been wrestling for the ECW title had he not been disqualified. But instead, thanks in no small part to Taz, he's up against the 500-pound mastodon, Big Daddy V.
And maybe this will teach him to think before he acts. That kick rocked him.
Oh, man, what impact from that suplex.
What a kick that was.
Where's that one?
Good night. There's the clothesline. That could have done some serious damage. Later on tonight, Elijah Burke will take on Jeff Hardy for the vacated ECW title. A match that CM Punk is banned from, or he'll be indefinitely suspended.
And both men, Burke in particular, are deserving of the title.
Good night.
Punk hits the go to sleep.
Big Daddy V is one of the most...
Here's the pin. This could be it. Dude, I don't know a lot about a lot of things, but that looked like a 3 count to me.
What a fierce kick. They collapse into a heap of humanity. And the neck breaker connects. The drop kick sends his opponent to the floor. CM Punk must be questioning his decisions. He could have been wrestling for the ECW title had he not been disqualified. But instead, thanks in no small part to Taz, he's up against the 500-pound mastodon, Big Daddy V.
And maybe this will teach him to think before he acts.
They collapsed into a heap of humanity. Oh, good grief, what impact. Later on tonight, Elijah Burke will take on Jeff Hardy for the vacated ECW title. A match that CM Punk is banned from, or he'll be indefinitely suspended.
And both men, Burke in particular, are deserving of the title.
There's the GTS. The go-to-sleep connects. Big Daddy V is one of the most vicious competitors in ECW. 500 pounds of pure crushing force with an extreme personality as well.
He could have the pin right here.
And he hits the neck breaker.
You gotta be careful when you're going up there. This could be 3 right here.
Great reversal. Devastating, just a devastating neck breaker.
Let me ask you something, Styles. Is this really the kind of guy you want as ECW champion? A guy that leaves his opponent laid out in a hospital bed without 1 ounce of remorse.
That's just your opinion, Taz. In reality, I'm sure Punk feels bad for his friend Tommy, but both of those men are well aware of the risks of competing in ECW.
In whose reality? Maybe you better get Punk out of here and see what he thinks of Punk.
These competitors may be great athletes, but they're still only human. They can only take so much before they break down.
Looks like trouble right there, I'm telling you.
There it is, the Anaconda Vice. He's choking the life out of his opponent.
I'm not sure if everyone's going to be happy.
I know what a tough competitor CM Punk is, but I'm still surprised he won tonight.
Nobody can doubt the toughness of CM Punk. It's his discipline that I worry about.
Disciplined or not, he picked up a big win here at No Way Out.
Is ECW. Along with Taz, I'm Joey Styles, and we thank you for joining us.
We got a new champion, baby, and I'm proud to say it's Elijah Burke.
It was an intense matchup at No Way Out, but you're right. Elijah Burke came out with the gold.
Allow me to introduce you to the new ECW champion, the one, the only, the Elijah Experience, Elijah Burke. Now, Elijah, you've tap danced over the competition in the tournament, and hey, wait a second, where's the title?
Don't you have it? I thought you were going to present it to me.
Guys, calm down.
What the hell are you doing with my ECW championship?
Yours, Elijah? I don't remember anyone beating me for it.
I earned that, punk. It's mine. Give it back or else.
How about we find out who the real ECW champion is? Right now, in a last man standing match. No DQs, no countouts, and may the most extreme man win.
Got an impromptu last man standing underway as CM Punk challenges the new ECW champion, Elijah Burke.
Hey, Punk's got some nerve, I'm telling you that right now. I hope Burke knocks him right out.
Looks like he decided to grab a weapon from under the ring. Well, you're not going to last long if you keep getting hit by that.
You got that right. I don't care how tough you are.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Punk picked up a huge win at No Way Out over Big Daddy V. But arguably, Elijah Burke had the biggest win of the night, beating Jeff Hardy to become ECW champion.
Burke is the better man, Styles. He's 10 times the man CM Punk is, and a champion we can be very proud of.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat.
A belly-to-belly suplex.
That suplex was picture perfect.
Talk about planning your opponent. DDT! DDT! Good Lord, what impact!
That's it, they're out.
This isn't how you win the ECW title, Styles. Punk can't even play by the rules, let alone beat Burke fairly.
Punk certainly taking the fight to an unsuspecting Burke here tonight, just 2 days after his grueling matchup at No Way Out. That's definitely a tide turner.
Wow, look at this.
Here it is, the Anaconda Vice. He's choking the life out of his opponent.
Punk's been getting his revenge here tonight. Can Punk keep Burke down for the 10 count? Can Punk leave here the ECW champion?
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent. This is a big risk. Will it pay off? And that's a stiff kick. And he hits the neck breaker. Oh my, an explosive suplex.
Wow, look out!
Good night. Punk hits the go to sleep.
It's bleeding all over the place. This one's getting ugly.
This is a crock. Burke just had the match of his life 2 days ago, and now he's got to fight in a last man standing match.
2, 3.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. How much more abuse can a human being take? If this match doesn't end soon, I think we might have a serious injury on our hands. There we go. Punk's knee connects. They could be out.
1, 2.
I love it. Talk about rubbing your opponent's face in it.
4.
Taz, what are you...
7.
My partner has left the booth. What the hell? He's choking out CM Punk. Taz is telling the referee to count Punk, who looks lifeless. I can't believe this.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's over.
Elijah Burke has won this impromptu last man standing match. All thanks to Taz. This is the strangest turn of events I have ever witnessed.
Punk, I want you to know why I got involved last week. It's because of ECW's championship and its heritage.
Here she comes again, like good medicine. Every step she takes, my blood is flowing. Her legs go on and on for days. She's got a hold on me, I need the remedy. Just to hold her would be a cure for me. I can't keep going on this way. She's at the top of her game, she don't know my name. The future's looking bleak, she's out of my league. Look out, she'll tear your heart out. Look out, she'll rock your world, there's no doubt. She comes and goes when she wants to. I'd do anything she wanted me to. Who is playing me back like that? Here she comes again, she makes me wanna sin. My heart stops when I think about her coming. Her legs go on and on for days. She's got a hold on me. It's a
These four competitors are about to sacrifice life and limb to reach that title. That title that must be 20 feet above the ring. He's putting that weapon to good use here.
Here's the reversal. Talk about educated feet.
Oh! A vicious blow to the opponent. What a kick that was. Oh my! That's going to do some serious damage if someone doesn't stop this. Kofi Kingston is the first Jamaican-born superstar in the WWE.
Not only is he unique because he's from Jamaica, but he also brings his own unique style to the ring. Nobody else goes on offense quite like Kofi.
My good Lord, what force, what crippling force off that slam.
Man, that'll do a number on you real quick. Look at these superstars go. It's obvious they've done their homework on each other.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they had.
90% of a match is in the preparation. You You got to come in ready for battle.
What an impact! That's going to do some damage. Oh no, he's looking for a weapon. This could cause a serious injury. And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. Now, if you're Kofi's opponent, he smiles at you, how would you feel?
I'd be too worried about being blinded. That's a 10-gigawatt smile.
And there's the elbow.
These superstars aren't holding back here tonight.
Hurricane Rana.
He's going for it. The title is nearly within his grasp. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
What fantastic extension on that leg drop. Good, solid wrestling maneuver.
Oh, man. I don't think that was ever meant to be used like that.
These superstars give it everything they've got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion in the ring. And let me tell you, a few of those will beat the fight right out of you.
What a wicked neck breaker. What an impact from the knee. We might be seeing the beginning of the end.
That's just plain vicious. These superstars ain't got no mercy here tonight for each other.
A sick neck breaker.
You never know what to expect from these superstars. This could be over in 60 seconds or 60 minutes. Did you see that? What a shot. Oh man, what a crushing blow.
That'll send you to the dentist.
You're not going to see superstars like this anywhere else except on Smackdown.
You'll get no argument from me, partner. Smackdown is the dominant brand in all of sports entertainment. It's nothing flashy, but it's most certainly effective.
You're not going to last long if you keep getting hit by that.
You sure aren't. I don't care how tough you are.
What a thud as these two collide.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
Shades of Shawn Michaels. Jeff Hardy's got that never-surrender attitude that says to him, get up and keep going.
I don't know if it's from the focus on winning the match or his need to pull off one more insane move that the WWE fans have never seen before. The name of the game is beat down your opponent until they can't stop you. And that's exactly what's happening here.
Oh, man. What an impact.
This Brian Kendrick kid is out of control. He's going to get someone hurt out there.
I think that's the point, partner, and that someone is in the ring right now.
As long as he doesn't land on us, I'm game.
A swift kick to the opponent.
Oh, man. He calls that sliced bread of 2.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
Kids, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained. If he can take down the title, he's going home with it. What a devastating neck breaker. A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground. Jeff Hardy is absolutely fearless. The man's a daredevil, pure and simple.
Have you ever seen another superstar put his body on the line like that?
Not without thinking twice about it. He's just so determined to win. He doesn't care what happens to himself to get it done. A striking elbow staggering the opponent.
Hello, internal injuries. Goodbye, love.
It's obvious there's nothing Brian Kendrick won't do to damage an opponent. And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
Uh-oh. I think every guy watching this has an idea of how painful.
Only a few inches separate him from his goal.
Yeah, that's it. Do it again.
I'm glad you're enjoying this. I can't say I am. Dear Lord, what a suplex. This one's over if he grabs the title. What a fierce kick. And that punch lands hard. I'll tell you what, Coach, MVP has an immediate impact on the landscape of Smackdown.
I love watching MVP in action. This guy is absolutely everything he claims to be.
It's hard to argue with. He's backed up his claims week in and week out.
Without question, he's made his presence known since arriving in the WWE.
If he can win this struggle, he might just win the match. Oh my, look at this.
He slipped out of that one. These superstars aren't going easy on each other. He's close enough to the title belt to see his face in it.
Look at this. Neither superstar is giving an inch, but only one of them can stay up there. Look at this. Could it be? Oh my God! Someone's got to stop this! Oh my, an explosive suplex. And the knuckles connect. He's putting that weapon to good use here. A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground.
You might as well hit your opponent with a brick if you're going to do that. It wouldn't hurt any less.
The kick connects.
Come on, this is for the title. Reach for it.
And the neck breaker connects.
I don't think there's any lengths that these superstars won't go to achieve victory here tonight.
Tell me something. Do you really consider Montel Montavious Porter to be Smackdown's MVP?
Absolutely. We've got a lot of talented superstars, but MVP is definitely at the top of the list.
How can you say that when we have so many decorated veterans on the roster?
Well, mainly because I know it bugs the heck out of you when I do. You can hear that one way up in the cheap seats. And that backbreaker might have done it. That'll take the fight out of you in a hurry.
A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground. What a beautiful diving crossbody.
Talk about educated feet.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
And that's a stiff kick.
That's the way to do it. Nothing like the sight of your own blood to take the fight out of you.
Kendrick is just flat out fun to watch in the ring. Devastating. Just a devastating neck breaker.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
Jeff Hardy is about as hard to predict as any superstar in the WWE.
I can tell you one thing for sure. He'll put on one heck of a show.
What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
What a nasty elbow.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
What force behind that tackle? What a crushing face buster.
Oh, man. That title belt is totally within his reach.
If he can win this struggle, he might just win the match.
There's a fundamental move. A swift kick to the opponent. A stiff shot with the elbow.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight. If he can win this struggle, he might just win the match.
Oh, man. Did you see that? There's the reversal.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
long fall for whoever loses this fight.
Look out, look out, look out, oh man!
If he can win this struggle, he might just win the match. The title is only inches away. And that's the match.
Here is your winner, Brian Kendrick.
ECW is here live and about to explode. I'm Joey Styles, but I'm really not sure who my broadcast colleague is anymore.
I'm a man with ECW's best interests at heart, Joey.
Tonight's main event features 3 men vying to become the #1 contender in a triple threat match. And here's the main event of the evening, a triple threat match, as CM Punk takes on Big Daddy V and John Morrison, with the winner becoming the #1 contender for the ECW title, and hopefully will have no interference. Such athleticism, it's incredible. What a fierce kick. The drop kick from an incredible vertical leap. What a devastating maneuver. Just last week, Punk came so close to regaining the ECW title. Elijah Burke was down for the count until someone decided to interfere.
Hey, get off my back. What I did was good for ECW, plain and simple.
A swift kick to the opponent, and he goes for the neck breaker. Oh, good grief, what impact.
He's going in for the kill.
Punk's knee connects. They could be out. Going into this match, you've got to think that Punk will be the favorite, holding wins over both Big Daddy V and John Morrison in recent weeks.
He's beaten him once, Joey, but now he's facing him at the same time.
He landed directly on his opponent. And that's a stiff kick.
He's working the fundamentals there. Are you kidding me? CM Punk is nothing but a vicious thug. I don't think he fights to win. He fights to deliberately inflict as much damage as possible.
Taz, that's a lie, and you know it. Punk loves, and there's the go to sleep. knee to the temple. He's gone toe-to-toe with CM Punk several times recently, but John Morrison hasn't quite managed to come out on top. Do you think he may be jealous of Punk?
Morrison's jealous of Punk? Come on, stop. You gotta be kidding me. The Tuesday Night Delight better than Punk in everything.
I don't believe it. This one's over. That win means CM Punk is next in line to compete for the ECW Championship. Let's hope that match has no interference.
I don't expect you to understand what I did last week, Styles, but Elijah Burke does not need any help to defend the championship.
That remains to be seen, partner. The two will clash next week with the ECW Championship on the line. Hello and welcome to ECW. Joey Styles and Taz at ringside, and we have got a blockbuster main event.
You know it, Joey. It'll be quite an experience, if you know what I mean.
Will CM Punk regain the championship that was so unceremoniously stripped from him weeks ago? And will Taz show extreme bias?
I'll call it fairly because I'm that much of a professional. Thank you very much.
Giving you a title shot is like giving a can opener to a baby. You're not going to do anything with it. This is a wrestling match, and